Hello.
Hi.
Good morning. Welcome back to our Mommy's Market Live. Today I have special guest with me. It was my favorite Tasha bought here. And very appropriately, I have her here with me because we are actually going to look at a brand that I think will be very close to a lot of mummies' hearts. And we're going to look and discuss about some of the things that we have experienced when we were mothers. So today we're looking at the Hegen brand. And Tasha bought your exclusive pumper, right, last time?
Yeah, for 1 year.
Okay, she looked very young and very pretty and all that, but she's actually a mother, and she did exclusive pumping for 1 year.
Yeah.
Wow, 1 year. That's quite a long time.
Super long.
Yeah. Okay, I almost 1 year. Still can. Okay, so we're here today with the Hegen brand. We're gonna check out their range of items, and of course, for mummies who still haven't finished shopping, or if you've just joined us today for live. Don't forget to head on to our mummiesmarket.com.sg website where we are still having a slight extension of our online baby fair. So make sure you head over and make your last minute checkouts because we are ending in a few days time. Yeah, so make sure that if you haven't shopped yet, then this is definitely one brand you want to take a look at. We're looking at Hegen once again for mummies and daddies who have joined us. And as you can see here, just a little intro about the products. We're going to go through the express store feed concept, which is something that the founder behind the brand has come up with. As you can see, there's not really that many products in terms of like the bottles, and I think it's designed to be that way. It's
minimum.
Minimum. No more pain points about like round bottles cannot store properly anywhere, rounded bottles rolling away. Have you ever got that before? Not? Drop the bottle, the bottle roll away.
Sorry, mine was glass bottle. I dropped it in the middle of the night.
Yes.
It was horrible.
So today we are going through the pain points of breastfeeding
Yeah.
and exclusive pumping, or basically breastfeeding moms like myself or like Tasha bought here. And we're waiting for more mummies and daddies to join before we get into the products proper. Maybe we talk about how this brand came about.
Okay.
And the founder. Yvonne is the founder of Hegen. And you can tell, Tasha, just by looking at these items, that it's definitely
a mother who designed it, right?
Who designed it and engineered it. I mean, look at the pretty colors. I mean, so beautiful and like pastel.
And it's so clean and like pleasing to the eye.
Yeah. Okay, this is like the Hermes of the baby industry. And I'm like, going to the different brands of fashion. But yeah, this is a bit like the Hermes of the baby industry. So Yvonne herself is a mother of 4. Not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 kids. Kudos to her, really like worship. But
yeah.
I mean, a breastfeeding journey with every single child is like super different, right?
Yeah.
Like
They
whatever you
have different
experience.
position.
Yeah.
They like a particular way. Sometimes they can be very picky.
Yeah. And then each child has like their own, requirements, their own peculiarities. So for a mother that's gone through 4 children, she has definitely, I'm sure,
the in and outs of everything.
Correct. So plus she has a design and a manufacturing background as well. And I think it's definitely translated into the products because we can see it, from the way it's designed. It really looks different from others.
Yeah.
You can kind of already, see certain like features that, it's a lot of thought and a lot of, R&D has gone into developing the brand. Yeah. And
in terms of color and everything, it's just definitely have like the mother's feel, a mother's touch to it.
Correct. It doesn't look like your typical, baby industry brand. Definitely very, it's like catered. So I think Yvonne herself is a working mother. So she's a working lady. And I think she's had a lot of things in mind when she was designing and coming up with the brand. Because she basically wanted to make, going back to work much easier for a mom. And she understands and acknowledges that everything now is about on the go. It's about practicality. It's about the concept, how you fit it, how you fit motherhood into your lifestyle.
Yeah.
So I think that's her, that's what she feels behind the brand. She wants to basically empower mothers.
Yeah. And I think it's like how you're able to do it everything within your one hand.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. We were kind of like testing out just now, doing a lot of things with one hand. I think motherhood is like this these days, you know. You have your hands literally full. You have to like multitask.
Carry your baby.
You have to carry your baby. You have to like, you know, everything now is about like one hand, you know. Multitasking. One hand stroller close. You know, now we even have a one hand bottle close as well. And later we will really go through the features. For mummies and daddies who are just joining us, we are looking at the Hegen brand today. As you can see here with our beautiful products. I love the colors, and you know, just by looking at the design, just by looking at the design, you know that it would be like chock full of features. And okay, for you, for mothers who are wondering, we have like 3 different sizes of the bottles here. We have the 5 ounce, we have the 8 ounce, and we have the 11 ounce bottles. Let me just put this here so you can see it. Yeah, and as you can tell, right, which we will go through it later, they're all interchangeable.
Oh.
Yeah, all interchangeable in the sense that the tops can fit on, you know, all the different bottles. Yeah.
That's very convenient.
Yeah, so you don't actually have to keep
on
buying different components and things like that, and it basically fits, like I mentioned earlier, directly to your breastfeeding or your pumping journey. It's very simple. You just express, store, and feed, and everything is removable and interchangeable. So that's, I think, the really cool bit. I don't know whether I should be holding on to this baby for this entire time to show like all these one-hand features. Maybe I should. Okay, let's just invite Baby Basil into our video today. All right. So again, if you haven't checked us out, we are at mummiesmarket.com.sg for our online baby fair. Please be sure to hit there and continue shopping, because we are the online baby fair is going to only last for like a couple more days. So yeah, make sure you get your shopping done. Okay, so again, this is a local homegrown brand. Yvonne is like Singaporean. She's a Singaporean mom, mother of 4. She has a great design and manufacturing background, so that's how she came up with this brand. And she's actually a very fashionable person. I mean, I don't know if you've seen her, and I'm sorry we don't have a picture of her, but she's like super fashionable. I have a colleague who's in love with Yvonne's hair. She said she loves the color of her hair and everything, and I think she's definitely translated that feminine, that classy, and that branded touch.
Working mom.
Yeah, and working mom power into the products that she's designed here, which you can see through the brand. Alright, so although it's a local brand, it is actually featured in, I think, as many as 15 markets. Southeast Asian countries, Indonesia, Malaysia, all the way to the US and the UK. Hegen is there.
So you can practically buy it almost anywhere.
Yeah, you can buy it in most major markets, and I think it's a celebration to what we've grown from Singapore. You know that a brand, local brand can make it internationally. You know that there's quality, and the design has won consumers and the markets over. Yeah, so let us also mention that Yvonne is again a mother of 4, and she has been breastfeeding a total of like 10 years.
That is so long.
Yeah, so 4 kids, 10 years of breastfeeding, 10 years of pain points, 10 years of struggles.
What to do.
Yeah, she definitely knows everything, and it's gone right into
the top process of the product. Yeah.
Okay, so now the design philosophy behind Hegen is that it's supposed to be simple, it's supposed to be practical, and it's supposed to be innovative. Okay, and I think the first pain point is that, you know, you would know this, Tasha, and I would know this as well, but like, there's just so many things when it comes to expressing and storing, and then, you know, like you have to, first you have to pump into the bottle, then after that,
transfer it to the storage container.
Correct, and then what happens then? What's the risk?
Spillage.
Yes.
Of your precious liquid gold.
Yeah, so like in the middle of the night, or even sometimes in the daytime, you know, you're perfectly like, I don't know, is it like butterfingers or what?
Tilting angle and like.
Correct. So that's I think one of the pain points that you know that mothers suffer, and then after that you want to transfer from the bag or the bottle into your feeding bottle.
Yeah.
And what's for moms who are not breastfeeding yet and you're not sure, once you put the milk into the fridge, what happens? It kind of like the fats and all the oily.
The fats will go on top.
Yeah, the fats will go on top, and then they get stuck to the milk bottle. Yeah. I mean the storage bottle or the milk bag. And then you have to like fiddle it around, you have to massage
turn it, shake it.
Yeah.
And that is like actually the best part for the baby to get.
Yeah, that's the best part of the milk. And then and then after that you need to like find your way to put it into the bottle, and then you heat up the bottle. But not anymore. As you can see here with Hegen and its express store feed concept, it's basically one after another. So after you pump, you can straight away put on the cap, and then it becomes like this. And then later on when you take it out, I don't know if you want to put it in the warmer or whatever, and then you basically, it's that same bottle.
It's just a click.
Yeah. It's really super easy, and it's, I think what they want to do is to minimize all the components, because we haven't even added the breast pumps in yet, right? We haven't gone into the breast pumps and all the other things that will need to accompany us in our breastfeeding journey.
Yeah.
So we're going into that very soon. So express store feed, I think that is like the main concept of Hegen. All right, and so I think they created this so that they want to minimize the transfers, and of course when you minimize transfers, you also minimize the spillage or the breeding of bacteria, because sometimes you're not very 100% sure, you cannot see how clean your hands are.
Yeah. And then it's like, as I said earlier, all the fats and all, that's like the best part. So if you put it inside a storage bag, it'll stick to it.
Yeah.
And there's like definitely not what you want.
Yeah, you want all the goodness of your milk in that same bottle.
Yes.
Right? And actually now that we've mentioned that, right, I really have to point out something interesting about this bottle. You see, do you mummy see that it's scrounged? It's like a squarish with rounded angles.
Edges.
Yeah, edges. So that's the term that they have for this bottle. It's called scround. And in itself already has so many benefits actually.
Yeah.
I think one of them that we were looking at was that, okay, we imagine washing this bottle. We don't actually have to use a brush,
Yeah.
You can actually use a sponge.
Hand,
use your sponge, use your hand, and you see it can even fit like all the way to the bottom. Okay, this is a really neat feature. Feature.
It's
and
much easier to clean.
Correct. And especially like when the milk solids or the fats get stuck to the side, sometimes it's very hard to go at it with the.
And not only that, the smell.
Yeah.
It's so smelly.
Yes, it is. There's this smell, like especially if you don't wash it, after some time, or you don't manage to wash it off from your bottle, then you'll get that smell, and you really don't want that. So you want something that's really easy to clean on the inside. And
especially like breast milk. I don't know if you guys know this, but breast milk they tend to be very oily.
Yes.
So especially
rich with all the fats and the
it's good for your babies, but when cleaning it can be really tough.
Yeah.
So it's better if you are able to get through the edge of it. Yeah.
Okay, and one of the major features here, mummies and daddies, that we're looking at is so here's our Hegen bottles, is that it has a special pecto. I think that's like the acronym for Hegen, is that it's press to close, twist to open. And it's really easy. I think that's the whole idea of why Hegen makes it so easy for mums. I mean, like, you can actually be holding your baby. If you already have your milk inside, I guess you're just taking this out, and then you put your. See, it's just a one-hand close. It doesn't have that screw track that you need to like. Well, I don't know if you are like me last time lah, but I have to like that. I don't know this like moving motion. It's just not practical at all. But I love how she has given thought to, it's so easy. You don't even have to be screwing.
Yeah.
Correct. So just a little press and it pops open without any without any difficulty.
So imagine the baby is crying and you're there screwing.
Yeah, and then sometimes you don't screw properly, right?
Yeah, then it spill.
They spill. Then it's like, oh my god. Okay, shall we do our competition now? Okay. Before this, we were like having this mini competition of like, how long it would take for us to who can do this first. But apparently, it's been engineered so that, for example, you can actually even put on the teat with just one hand. So we were having a competition. Oh yes. Okay, sorry. It's not just.
Full step, Jen.
Okay, I want to just do the tip, but then this friend here need to. Oh no, must put on the bottle to show like the full, the full array of the benefits. Okay, so let's do our competition. Okay, let me make sure that I've. Okay, so it's supposed to be this way, yeah.
Your container.
Okay. Sorry, it's in my way. Then I won't. Okay, sorry, I'm very competitive. Okay, ready? Okay, let's go. Just one hand. Am I winning? I win. Okay.
I lost.
Oh, you lost. Okay, in her defense, right, I've been doing this since yesterday.
Yeah.
So, considering, right, I started doing this yesterday and I managed to get it on like that. Okay, I think it's a good job to me.
Yes.
Okay,
I definitely need more practice.
Okay. So it's possible to even do it with one hand. And again, let's show the ease of the ease of like putting on the. Okay, you want to do again, or do you want to like save yourself? Okay. I think she cannot take it that she lost lah. So
yeah, I was doing well just now.
So again, this is the Hegen Teat, which we will actually talk about later. And this is the collar. So you have all these like very beautiful colored collars, and I think they're so like gorgeous and nice to take out with you. You don't even feel bad about putting it in your like branded handbag if you have any. Okay, come. Okay, ready? Okay, I put the bottle here. Alright. Okay, let's go. Okay, I must say that it gets a lot easier with practice.
Definitely.
Yeah, you just like press it and pull it up, with your fingers. Yes! Ta-da! Ready to feed. Okay, so yeah, that was our little like experiment that we wanted to try. Yeah, so again, we were looking at the press to close, twist to open. So when you just need to like press it a little bit and then it pops out. And then again, when you close, no more screwing, no more like with the finger, just like press it on and that's it. We're done, we're good to go for feeding.
Feed the baby.
Yeah, correct. So it's pronounced pecto. Pecto. Press to close, twist to open, and this is a trademark by Hegen, of course. Yeah. So so again with the bottle, it's 3 very simple components. We've got the bottle, we've got the collar, and we've got the teat. So again, we have different sizes of the bottles. In case you mummies are wondering, we have the 5 ounce, we have the 8 ounce, and we also have the 11 ounce. And you will see later, right, that all these things, all these covers are actually all interchangeable to all the bottle sizes. So it's basically one bottle.
Yeah.
This one same bottle brand with you throughout. Yeah. So we already tested that we can assemble it in like a few seconds. It was like a little competition. So yes, one more thing that we need to note, right, is that because there is no like screw track, and when you have the screw track of the bottle, there's like a lot of grooves. The grooves. Then it's very hard to clean and get in there, right? But with this you don't have. It's just pretty much like very clean, very simple. Especially when you want to clean and you're afraid like things get stuck in the groove track. I mean the grooves of the screw track.
With the oil and all.
Yeah. So okay, another pain point that I think Yvonne faced, right, is that when a mom is breastfeeding and then she's going back to work and then she's starting to pump and feed by the bottle, or you need a caretaker to help you feed by the bottle, right? There's a lot of concerns about nipple confusion.
Yes.
Because once for new mummies, in case you're wondering, I plan to breastfeed. How do I prevent this nipple confusion? Well, a lot of thought has gone into this part as well, because I think Yvonne probably faced this as a mother of, she has 4 kids, so she probably would have faced it somehow, somewhere. And do you notice that this teat is in a very interesting shape? It's like
kind of shape.
Yeah, it's like an off-centered elliptical kind of shape. And this is actually to mimic the exact nipple shape once you've latched your baby.
Yeah.
So the nipple shape is kind of like rounded at first, right? But then once your baby starts to latch, it actually changes the shape of the nipple.
Yeah.
There's this like curvy, compressed kind of look. And I can tell you that it looks exactly like this.
Yeah, that's true.
So when a baby is to bite on the breast, not bite on
latch.
latch on the breast, and then they latch on this, it's designed to really closely mimic the mom's nipple as much as possible.
For smooth transition also.
Yeah, it's definitely for smooth transition and to avoid that sort of nipple confusion. And the flow of milk is also designed to take after a mom's breast during breastfeeding. Yeah, so like when the baby presses or when the baby like latches and there's a pressing motion here, right? It would actually press the milk out and squirt like as if a mother would when you have a letdown. Yeah, so it's actually designed to mimic mom's breastfeeding. Actually, a lot of the things here that we are doing today, right? Even like the breast pump, when we look at it later, a lot of it is designed to mimic the baby's latching and movement as much as possible, like to the max. So it's all about adjusting and being
Smooth
comfortable.
transition.
Yeah, and it's a smooth transition for when you have to go back to work, or even if you're a stay-at-home mom, but you have a caretaker for your baby and you want to go out shopping, or you want to have some me time.
Not just that, like in the middle of the night when you want your husband to take over to feed, or like your helper, it's much easier than you having to like wake up and then latch your baby.
Latch your baby. Yeah, sometimes it's
you need
good.
your sleep.
Correct.
Mothers need their sleep.
Yeah, and I think that's part of empowering mothers is that
it's not just you.
Yeah, it's not just about it is about you, but it's not just you who has to take care of the baby. So I like the fact that if you're 100% latching mom, that you have an opportunity now to of course if you want to latch as much as possible, feel free, go ahead. But at least now if you are looking for a bottle and a Teat brand that can help to prevent such nipple confusions, then the Hegen brand is definitely something to look at. And I mean, again, we're looking at the shape of the Teat in this elliptical shape. It looks kind of like the mom's breast after she her baby has latched on.
I think even now.
Huh? Oh, is it? Yeah, maybe because after some time, sorry, everything changes when you become a mother. So if you can see, right, it's not really like, it's a bit off center.
Yeah.
And it's not really that in the middle rounded kind of Teat like normal, like normal Teats, right? Yeah. And this is because it's designed to allow the mother to breastfeed, not to breastfeed, to bottle feed in a bit more upright position.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I mean the flow also helps them do better.
Yeah. Because I mean when you're breastfeeding, the baby is not completely like flat per se. I mean it's always at like an incline, right? So it's designed so that the baby can feed upright.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. See. I don't know. I feel kind of classy holding this bottle. I mean, like I think it's so eye catching.
So high end.
It's so high end. The feels like the feels is like I feel so
You feel better even though you look like.
And then like it's quite glam lah. When you have a nice handbag or something pretty, then you just like slip it in, and then if this bottle were to come out, it just matches the whole feel of it. Oh sorry, you're not doing this. Except this baby, we're not gonna bring it out with us. Yeah. So once again, we just took a look at the Teat. So it's specially designed to prevent or to minimize nipple confusion. And it's super soft silicone Teat off center as well, and with this elliptical shape to...
It's very soft.
To mimic, it's actually very soft actually when we feel it. I think we don't show the competition of putting on the thing again, right? Yeah, okay, let's not do that. Okay. So another pain point, which now if you are a breastfeeding mom that wants to bottle feed your breast milk as well, a lot of babies tend to be colicky when they drink from the bottle, and I think it's because of the air and the pressure that builds up inside. Yeah. So what happens here with Hegen, right, is that it's got the smart anti-colic air vent system, where it actually allows the pressure to escape from the vent when you are from this, I don't know whether you can see it, but it's here. It's like this little opening here, which is our smart air vent system for anti-colic, and it prevents the oxidation of milk as well. Yeah. So it prevents colic from unwanted air intake, and this little valve here is so good that it actually prevents all the pressure from building up inside, and it prevents your baby from taking in all the extra air. And actually in Taiwan, where this brand is super popular, we have actually many influencers or even normal mummies, right, who have posted on their Insta stories raving about this feature, because they said that when they feed their baby, and the baby when they bottle feed their baby, and they don't actually take a very long time to burp their babies, or sometimes the babies don't even need to burp. Wow. And I mean that's so good, right? I don't know how many times I spent like half an hour like burping the baby, but like
holding their chin.
Exactly, but or like beating the bag or whatever, right? But like or some of them even said that the minute they hold the baby upright, they burp already. And I think it's because of the they were attributing it to the smart system. Mm-hmm. And it prevents that build-up of like air pressure in the bottle. So I think that's why in Singapore we don't have that many moms being so vocal, but in Taiwan I think everybody's like just raving about it there. So mummies, if you are a Hegen user, please feel free to share with us that the benefits of this feature as well, so that we have it on
for you.
Correct, we know it on a local level as well. So it's an anti-colic smart air vent system, once again, that we were looking at, together with this very nicely shaped and very soft Teat
scrown.
Yeah, and then we were looking at the scrown shape. Okay, let me show one hand again. There we go. Yeah.
I think with this, fathers also don't have an excuse like, I don't know how to do this.
Huh?
It's so simple.
Correct. So one thing that you might have noticed, right, this is not your traditional round round bottle. It's in this very unique shape that's unique to Hegen because she's designed it this way. The founders designed it this way. So it's square but with rounded edges. So that's why they coined the term crown. And the good thing again about this is that, okay, let me just press to open. It's so easy. No more screwing anymore. It's easy to wash on the inside, because it's square and
put your whole hand inside.
You can basically put your whole hand inside. You can wash. You don't have to really use a bottle brush to wash it. Even when the baby is learning to hold the bottle for the first time, there's this like very it's an easier grip for the baby.
Yeah.
So it's easy to for the baby to transit to self-feeding. I think one major point that Yvonne shared before, right, is that all our storage places in our house, like our fridge, our cupboards, they are all square, right? Like none of them are round, you don't find like a cylindrical like fridge or anything. And I think that's why she's actually designed the bottle in such a shape.
Yeah.
Because it stores easily. Shall we show? I'm kind of inspired to show the. Are we using this?
I think we use this.
Okay, yes, let's use that. Okay, let me change out the bottles a bit. See, this is the breast pump, and all I do is just pop it out. I think it's pecto for all. It's all press to close, twist to open kind of theme. And let me put this on. Yeah. So these are with the storage covers, and as you can see immediately, right, and within like less than 5 seconds, we've actually converted it from a drinking bottle to a storage bottle. And what can you use to store things inside? Your breast milk, food, snacks.
Yeah.
I mean, eventually when baby is older and you are, going for full cream milk, you can even put your full cream milk powder inside. Yeah. So okay, now let's show the square shape. So I think we have to connect it. Yeah, come, let's connect. So this is very specially designed, and again back to my one hand requirement. Sometimes we need to take out like multiple things from the fridge, right? And we can't just go like this and then like we pile on one hand. So the wonderful thing with this is you just pick it up and go.
And it won't drop.
Yeah, it won't drop. It's very like securely latched together. And can you just see how easy it is for storage?
Yeah.
Because everything is like in this crown shape, right? Round bottles have a lot of wasted space. So this one is easy to like, it's easy to store in the fridge, in the cupboard.
Just take it up also.
Yeah, and then you can pick it up with just one hand.
Yeah.
Right? And here we have the beautiful covers on the bottles that we were looking at. Just 5 minutes ago, it was a feeding bottle, and now it's been turned into a food storage.
Milk storage.
Exactly. So really cool features. These like very Lego like.
Yeah, you can just stack.
Yeah.
Can you put it at one corner of your fridge?
Correct, and it just looks stylish wherever it is. And we even have this special like separator in case you want to,
Put your food.
Yeah. Put different, like say some fruit here, another fruit here, 2 different snacks. Again, if you are giving full cream milk in the future, or if you have another milk powder or a formula milk to give, you can actually, some mothers actually use this for dispenser. You see how I put that, and then I put this on, right? And then basically you can dispense out one side. I think you can go up to like 6 scoops in one of these compartments. And then no more of like, I didn't bring my milk powder dispenser, my traditional one, but no more, like those 3 layers one, like a bit like those tingkat food like that. Turn until all spill everywhere.
Spill.
Yeah, but this is so easy because you just turn around and then you like, put it at the other place that is available.
Don't have to worry about spillage because
No.
that one every time will spill inside my diaper bag.
Oh yes, that's what we hate. It's like spillage of the powder in the diaper bag because it's not closed properly. As you can see, everything is like really
all the
airtight.
ends. Yeah.
Oh, ends! Oh my gosh, Tasha. Yeah, so like you see, and everything is very airtight when it closes.
Yeah.
Even the milk
Very
bottle.
secure.
Okay, so here we have the spout. This is the cover with the spout. So if you're like me and you like to actually use this as a water bottle because it kind of looks really stylish, you can just put this on. I've ever heard of like twinning, mom and baby. So smaller water bottle for your for your baby or your child, and then the bigger water bottle for you. And then it's kind of like matching and cute, right? And it's so stylish. And I like small water bottles because, you know, we just shove them in the handbag and then we go out.
So that means it can last for a very long time. Like even after they stop.
Even after your babies have outgrown, they're still used for the
as a water bottle.
Yeah, as a water bottle. Can be used as a snack cup or a snack container, food storage. Your purees can even go in here. Your milk or your milk powders. Basically anything that you need to store inside, you can store inside. This actually looks like a really cool container for, like, you know, when you're making coffee and you want to have like a nice small like container for brown sugar. I think that can eventually be my brown sugar container for my coffee.
Or you can even, like, you want to make jelly for your kids. You
Yeah.
can make inside.
And it's so easy, right? You just make inside and you just bring it out with you. Yeah, it's I can think of so many uses to, you know, for how I can use this, because
it's not like a one-time usage. That kind of
thing. And the point here is that it doesn't look like a baby product. Also, it kind of like, it looks like a baby product when you need it to, and then you can actually use it as like
a branded water bottle,
a branded storage
container.
Exactly. So I'm kind of hooked. I'm gonna use this as my water bottle if I can have it. I think Yulin is probably eyeing it, and as per usual, she's always like, you know, eyeing. Hello. Look. Sorry, just a little, you know, peek as to what goes on behind the scenes over there. Okay. So anyway, so yeah. Oh, one important feature about these bottles as well. A lot of mums ask, why is it this color? Did you also wonder when I showed it to you?
Yeah, I was wondering how come is it like yellowy?
Yeah, is this... Okay, you know what? These bottles are actually made with PPSU, which is a specific material. And this is actually the natural color of PPSU. So it's not actually been bleached, it's not been like chemically treated with like...
So it's like the original...
It's like the original color of PPSU, so you know it's like 100% safe. And it's not been bleached.
Yeah.
And so that explains why this is the color, okay? So PPSU is a medical grade plastic, for mummies and daddies who do not know. And there's a smooth interior surface, so it's very smooth all the way from top to bottom, and you can use a sponge to like dig inside there. It prevents like residue from, you know, your milk fats from sticking to the side. It makes it very easy to wash. You can put your whole hand into that. You know,
I think dads who have bigger fingers, bigger hands than us can even wash it too.
Correct.
No more excuses.
Yeah, sorry daddies, no more excuses. Oh, my hand cannot fit inside, I cannot wash the bottle anymore, sorry. You know, Yvonne has empowered mothers this far, so daddies, sorry, but you have to help to wash the bottles as well. Yeah, thank you. Okay lah, I'm sure your husband got help you to wash bottle, right? No,
got lah.
Mine also have. So daddies are okay lah. Except now Yvonne has made it easier for you daddies. Yeah. Alright. Okay, so once again, we were looking at it with the, you know, the multi storage. I mean, not the multi storage, but like, yeah, we were looking at the multi storage features and basically how it can connect together to easily, you know, go into the fridge. See how we close it up again. Close up like that, and it's so secure. Yeah. You can just pick it up with one hand.
And carry your baby with another.
Yeah, because sometimes, like I said earlier, you know, mothers now, it's all about like one hand. You have to multitask. You have to be able to do like so many more things with just your two hands. And Yvonne has definitely understood that challenge for mothers, so that's why she came up with this very Lego-like, you know, clicking of the containers together for easy storage. And like I mentioned earlier, right, your cupboards, your fridge, everything is all square and nothing is round. So obviously this is a more practical shape to store away.
I think it's more stable also. Like the square shape also makes it very stable, more balanced. I know, like previously mine was like round shape, and then it kept toppling over.
Topple over or roll away, you know, like roll away.
Yeah, all your milk tucked in.
Yes, that's true. So yeah, so these so like I mentioned earlier about the unique stackable, you know. Oh, one important point. You know, milk bottles, the rounded ones, you cannot stack.
Oh yes.
You know, so there's like all that empty space on top, but because now it's all this crown shape, right, you can actually stack easily for storage, you see? Very thoughtful.
Yes.
I think this is one of the most important features, that you can actually stack it.
So it
optimizes the storage in your fridge, in your freezer, or in your cupboard.
Yeah.
You know, wherever you need to put these things. Yeah. Simple and Lego-like connectors, which we already showed just now. So this is actually the world's first, that you can connect from feeding bottle into snack container, food storage container, or even a drinking bottle with a simple swap of the lid accessories. Can I show it to mums again? So for mummies and daddies who are joining us, we are looking at Hegen today, and we're kind of excited to show. Okay, so the first major feature is the pecto, which is the press to close, twist to open. Thank you. So in case you've missed, we had a competition earlier of Tasha and I putting everything together with just one hand, but let's not stress ourselves anymore with that little competition. Okay, sorry if you're wondering why it's a bit like shaky. Our gimbal of our phone is becoming possessed. Okay. Camera woman is having a little
down.
Yeah. Oh. Okay, anyway, let's continue. So do bear with us for this moment.
Okay. Press to close, twist.
Shout out to Faiz, our cameraman who's at home resting. We need you today. But yeah, okay, anyway. So yes, now we have a bottle with the teat and the collar. So this is like feeding bottle. And then, press to open and it just pops out so easily. And then now we go into storage mode. Okay, I think one hand's okay. Yeah, I love how it doesn't have any screw tracks. It just makes it that much easier.
Much faster also. If you have a baby that's crying.
Correct. So this is your food storage container, your milk storage container, whatever container you need it to be, it will be that.
Mm-hmm.
And then we can even change it to to the breast pump.
So simple.
Yeah. So it just transforms into anything that you need at that point of time, just by changing the lid accessories. So I think it's really a very convenient feature. And I think the purpose of this, again, is Yvonne did not want to she wanted mothers to have minimal things. You don't have to have 101 things as a mother. As it is already, you have 101 things to put in your bag, right?
Yeah, I think one issue I had when I was pumping was because I had to turn the bottle and keep on turning and turning. I had 2 parts to turn. And when it turns, it will spill. So some part of it spilled. So with this, I think it's much faster. It's definitely much faster.
Right.
From a 2-step become 1 step.
Okay. So, and again, we were looking at the crown shape of the Hegen bottle, which is their signature. It's the only bottle with this shape now, and we already mentioned all the wonderful features of daddies being able to wash it easily. You can put your whole hand inside. Nothing gets stuck on the sides anymore because you can use it to convert into your feeding bottle straight away if it was storage.
Easy to clean.
Yeah, and then we saw it with the compartment. Food storage converter is perfect for compartmentalizing the bottle to store 2 different types of snacks or fruits. So I think this is pretty thoughtful. Yeah. Alright, and if you're wondering where you can get your hands on the Hegen bottles and items, we encourage you to head on to mummiesmarket.com.sg. We actually have a complete starter kit, which is the perfectly curated bottle gift set that contains everything a mum would need. So it actually comes with 6 PPSU bottles, collars and teats, storage lids, and even a food storage container, so that you basically have your basics to go along with.
Something that you need to start with.
Yeah, I think the starter kit's going at $150, and then if you buy now on Mummy's Market, an exclusive offer that you get is $150. You receive a soothing teether, a bottle brush, and a teat cleaner as well.
Oh.
So that's the special bundle we have exclusively on Mummy's Market. So head on to mummiesmarket.com.sg. Alright, now we're going to go on to the breastfeeding component. We touched all the feeding, the storage, the bottle. I think Yvonne, I've said her name 100 times, and that she has 4 kids, and we really respect that because I can't even manage beyond 2. I don't know how someone goes double and has 4, but she has definitely done that. Alright, so let me put things away nicely here. Oh, this is my favorite thing to show later. Alright, so now let's welcome into the picture our breast pump. So this is the Hegen double electric breast pump. As you can see, it's just fitting in directly with the brand. It's ready to go into any beautiful handbag, your
pastel pink.
Your pastel pink. I think we have received a lot of feedback from moms that it doesn't even look like a breast pump. You know, it looks like some compact case. I don't know, it kind of reminds me of my Polly Pocket days. Do you know what's Polly Pocket, Tasha? Or are we from very different generations?
Sorry, I don't know what's Polly Pocket.
Okay, you do know. Okay, yeah. So it reminds it reminds me a bit of, now when I think about it, it reminds me of my very pretty like Polly Pocket, don't you think so as well? Yeah, so it's really pretty. It comes with this pastel, like the signature pastel pink from Hegen.
So light.
And it's very small.
Yeah.
I think one thing about the design behind this breast pump, right, is that Yvonne wanted something that she can bring out, or mothers can bring out with you. It doesn't take a lot of space, but yet has the
Very
suction.
compact.
Yeah, it's compact, but yet it also,
Has that power.
has that power like a hospital grade pump. And I like that it's actually got like 36 variations of 36 like settings, so that you can actually play with the settings to mimic closest you can to your baby's suckling motion. So again, we're looking at it as a double breast pump. Yeah, double electric breast pump. It's actually also the world's first to come up with the USB charging.
Oh,
yeah,
wow, that's very convenient.
Yeah, so when Hegen first came about, they were actually the first brand to come up with USB charging, so it's actually very convenient. And once again, it's so pretty, it's so small, it's so compact, but it packs that punch that that you want to get out of a hospital grade like breast pump. Okay, so now we've achieved this compact and this powerful breast pump. Let's look at how we put it together. Okay, so I've got my Hegen bottles. Oh no, and do we have bottles for that? Okay, I like, you see how we just like match, like, match whatever we need to get things going. Sorry, let me just so it's the same concept, press to close, twist to open, and everything just pops out easily. Thank you, Tasha. Yeah, so all we have to do is use the tubes to connect, and voila, we have it. Right, so let's take a look at the settings here. So you see how we went from like feeding bottle to storage bottle, and now that same bottle has been used to actually do the pumping. Okay, so let's switch it on and just have a look. So now it's in massage mode, or this is like the stimulation mode. So you have the petals here that basically signify the strength. I think the typical massage mode goes for like 2 minutes. Okay, and then what we can do is, alright, so the good thing about this breast pump, right, is that you can adjust the strength and you can also adjust the speed of the breast pump. So, like say for example, okay, now I'm going into expression mode. So 3 petals means it's like the highest. You can adjust it to be just like lower suction.
And it's very soft also.
Yeah.
Like the sound of it is very quiet.
Correct. And you see we can actually, this is the speed. So as deep as you like it, or as strong as you want it, this can actually fit your requirements. So Yvonne actually designed it this way so that you can actually mimic the exact, like close as possible to your baby's natural suction. Of course, the baby's suckling is always the best, but this is the closest you can get to mimicking the baby's suction.
That's very good.
Yeah. So that's it for the breast pump.
I really love how quiet it is.
Yeah, it is very quiet. So it's perfect pump from at home or outside.
Boating.
And yeah, you can, especially in the middle of the night, when you are sleeping with your baby and your husband beside you, you want something that's quiet. And let's read off the features for this one. So it's only 230 grams actually. So it's really light and perfect for like pumping at home or even going outside. You can put it in your handbag. And again, it's chargeable using the USB power bank or an adapter. And then it's really a very beautiful fashion accessory that you can bring out with you because it's so pretty and pink, Alright, so you can even convert this into a single electric breast pump if you need to. You just remove one of the tubes, and then you just basically close this valve up, and there we go. We have a single breast pump. Yeah, so it's actually really, really easy. Okay, and then let's actually because of time, let's move on to the
Manual.
the manual breast pump. Okay, we actually strongly recommend, right, that. Hang on, Okay, we actually recommend, or rather, Hegen actually recommends that when you go out, right, you actually bring a manual breast pump with you just in case. Or even like if you're not going out but you're at home, because sometimes when you pump with the double electric breast pump, right, it doesn't really empty the breast very fully. So you actually need to like use the
Double.
it's recommended so that you prevent like
Stifles.
or like engorgement from like blocked ducts and things like that. And you know what? It's really easy because it's basically the same flange and it's actually basically using the same parts, but we just use the manual breast pump like diaphragm, and we just put it on like this, right? And then we use the pivot and we just like clip it on. It's so easy. And sorry, I did not put it on properly. Just let me fit this in and voila, we have manual breast pump.
So actually 2 parts.
You only just need to bring 2 parts with you, because sometimes, I mean, we all know stuff happens, right? Like when you go out, oh my god, I was so busy. Moms are so busy, I forgot to charge my breast pump. Or I lost my breast pump, I don't know where is it. I urgently need to express or whatever. All you need to do is keep these 2 parts in your handbag. And you know what? It's really using the same as the double electric, right? Come, let's show. So here is the E-cap and the it's okay, no worries. So this is the E-cap and the diaphragm from the electric breast pump, and I'm basically just putting it on. See, it's the same thing. It literally is the same thing. So you just need to bring, these 2 things out with you. And that's like, I mean, it doesn't really take up much space at all. And if it, sometimes when you cannot pump, it makes you very stressed. I don't know about you, but it makes me very stressed when I cannot pump.
Because of the engorgement, then give you very bad headache.
Yeah, and if you don't clear it in time, everybody knows you can get engorgement, you can get mastitis. So we really want to prevent all these things. So you should, if you can, always get a manual breast pump. Get the manual breast pump from Hegen to actually bring out with you. It's really convenient. All right, and then another feature that we're going to go through the breast pump, which is really, really cool, is... Okay, I don't know if I'm opening all the things unnecessarily, but can we go into the massage? The massage mode. Yes, that's my favorite. Okay, wait, let me just put this away so that I don't get confused. Alright. Where is my... Okay, was it like this? Yeah. So basically, we have the diaphragm, and then we basically have this like relaxation. Let me see. Yeah. So this is like the massage function, which is so cool. So basically, you put it on, and then what we can do is.
Because when before
or after you pump,
you need to massage your breast, like at the side, especially to prevent for that kind of engorgement and the clogged ducts.
Yeah. So I don't know. I just find this feature so cool and so neat and so thoughtful. I think like everybody gets very excited to do.
Previously, I was using like those kind of face roller to roll my boobs.
Yeah, the face roller, and then we like, I don't know, you manhandle yourself, you massage and everything.
I think this is so much less painful.
Come, let me massage you with. How does it feel?
Yeah, it's
shook.
Yeah, it's strong. Isn't it like like the massage?
Yeah. Like it can be like your little mini OSIM that's portable. Yeah. See? You look a bit like Kwasha. You see, I got this red. Oh, you have some like, you have some stress in your shoulders. Here, let me help you. Yeah, husbands, daddies, I think for yourself, if you also work a lot and like, if you work a lot and doing computer work and all that, this is like a really neat feature. Yeah. It's like a relaxation massager. But of course, mainly to be used for moms lah. You can use it to massage your breast before or after.
It helps for the breast milk to flow better. So that's why it's ideal to massage first.
Yeah. So again, we have very special offers for this. Like for example, if you're interested, you can actually get the perfect gift set for yourself or for a friend who is looking to embark on a breastfeeding journey. So the set comes with a Hegen. We have 2 types of sets actually. We have the electric breast pump, set, and we also have the manual breast pump set. So you can actually head on to mummiesmarket.com.sg to have a look. Alright, and last but not least, you know, a lot of moms say that they want to, oh, I'm so sorry. Yes. A lot of moms actually are asking, like, or a lot of friends say, oh, we love Hegen, we want to get Hegen as a gift set for our friends, but does it come in a nice box? And the answer is yes. Everything about Hegen, as you can tell, is beautiful.
Pinkish.
It's pinkish, and the box, if you go online and you see on mummiesmarket.com.sg, the box is so beautiful. It's like black with the trademark, I think it's a trademark Hegen bow. Like, what is it called?
Yeah, 5 petals. Isn't it?
Yes,
Yeah.
the trademark 5-petal from Hegen. So everything is so beautifully thought of.
Mini package. It's like a great hospital gift.
Correct. So a lot of things have actually gone into, you know, designing.
Aesthetics wise.
Correct, and coming up with the Hegen brand and the range of products. So as you can see here, it's really famous for that express store and feed. It's very thoughtful in terms of storage. Once again, we have a lot of different sizes of the bottles as well. We have the 5 ounce, we have the 8 ounce, and we also have the 11 ounce to suit your needs. And this one can also become a water bottle.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, or a storage
you need
container.
a bigger storage.
Correct. And then how we can actually
Stack
everything together. You can clip things together using the connector, and then you can actually lift it up and go.
Yeah.
So many wonderful features about the
it's a
brand.
good way to store inside your bag also.
Yeah.
In your cooler bag.
Correct. And this goes nicely into my handbag as well. So if you have any questions, feel free to leave us a comment. I think our our friends from Hegen will be looking at your questions and helping us to answer. So head on to mummiesmarket.com.sg. We've got some exclusive bundles with free gifts on mummiesmarket.com.sg. And so yeah, it's the weekend. TGIF. Is it Friday? Yes, it is.
Yes, it's Friday.
Yes. So thank you again, Tasha Bot, for joining me. I guess we all wish that we had this when we were when we were pumping and breastfeeding. But no worries, new mummies and daddies. This is your chance to get your hand on this very stylish brand.
Premium, classy brand.
Premium, classy, and looks fabulous. Alright, we wish you a wonderful weekend ahead. Happy shopping, and we'll see you next week for more live. Bye.